Tanse, and welcome back to another Keeping Up with Goodwin. For today's directed drawing, we are going to start with the circle. We're going to see how many things we can do just by starting off with a simple circle. If you're confident in drawing them freehand without using anything, awesome. I'm not. So I found an inside roll of tape I'm going to trace. You can also use the bottom of a cup. You could use an inside of a toilet paper roll or even the top of a vitamin container. Anything you have laying around the house will work just fine. You need paper, a pencil, black marker, and of course something to color with. Let's get started. For today's activity, we are going to draw some circles and see the different animals we can make from just a circle. If you can freehand a circle, that means draw it all by itself. Great. I cannot. So I found this piece of tape, this roll of tape rather, and I'm going to just trace the inside. So we're going to take these simple circles and we're going to make them into different animals just by adding a couple details in and around. So let's start with this one first. About halfway up and then just a little bit up, we're going to make a straight line on either side. And then instead of making a sharp drop back, we're going to round the edges and come in and do the same thing on the other side. Round the edges and come in. Just before the ear starts, we're going to draw a horn. And of course, on the other side, try to make it look similar, but of course it's not. No two horns are the exact same. We're going to go to the bottom of the circle and make like another circle on the bottom, but of course we're stopping at the edge. We need to draw two little circles here. Those are the nostrils and a little smiley face and our two eyes. Now, as we know, wherever we put the inside pupils, that dictates where our animal is looking. So I'm gonna have mine looking down here. And voila, you have a cow. Let's take a look at this one. On the top part of the circle, we are going to draw two other circles. These are going to be the eyes, and you want part of it in this circle and part of it outside of the circle. And then I'm gonna have my eyes looking down. Can you guess what we're making? At the very bottom of the circle, you are going to draw an upside down V and then put a line in the middle. And then at the bottom of each toe, I guess you would say, we're going to just draw a little circle. Then on the side, we're going to make, it kind of looks like an ear or a half of a heart, and come in. And on the other side, you'll do the same. And then at the bottom, where that touches the circle, you're going to make that upside down V with a line in the middle again, and put our little dots on the end. Then about halfway up, we're going to kind of, you can draw it or dot it, and then above that, you can make a little smile and some nostrils. Then to add a little bit more detail, because frogs have little dots and specks, you can add that around. You can add more detail after by adding some shading and different coloring. Let's go to this one right here. We're going to start by two eyes. This time my eyes are going to be looking this way. Our ears are going to start at the top and be big and round. Now this is where we can add a little bit more detail. Right here where it starts, the ear, we're going to follow that same line and then slowly join back into the original circle. So where it starts, we're going to go down and slowly come in so that it joins the same line of the circle. Where the nose would be, just do two little dots there, and we're going to draw the trunk because we're making an elephant. So you're going to draw a line out. Now when we do the other side, we want it to be thicker at the base and then slowly taper in. That means getting a little bit thinner towards the end of the trunk. Okay, so nice and thick, and then slowly come in, and then we're going to draw an oval, and that is the trunk. Did you know that if an elephant's trunk is raised, that means good luck? All right, let's come down here and look at this one. We're going to add another little circle with some slight overlapping the bottom. You can do it the bottom left or the bottom right, doesn't matter. I'm going to do it on this side. We're going to add a little tail, 1, 2, 3 for the wing. We're going to add a little top, another circle here, and I'm going to add some eyelashes on this one, and then a triangle and a triangle, and then of course we need some legs for our chick. So we're going to do a line, 1, 2, 3, and then we're on the other side of the wing, we'll do it straight out, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like the chick is bent over, and we can put some feed down. Let's take a look at this one. We're going to add 2 little ears, and then follow the same shape on the inside. We're going to add 2 eyes. You can decide where they're going to look this time. The nose is an upside down triangle with rounded edges. And then we're going to come down and out like a J. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to add some details so we know just exactly what this guy is. So I'm going to add some black stripes on the ears. On the face, you're going to come in towards the nose and then back out to our main circle. A little bit thicker, so like we did with the elephant where we're thick at the base and taper, we're going to do the opposite. Point and then get thicker towards the original circle. We'll do it on the other side. Of course, you can color this in later. Now at the top, we are going to make a wide V and then follow the lines. Then we're going to make another wide V, but a little bit smaller. And then at the very top, you should be able to fit a triangle. And you can add some more lines on the sides, and we have made a tiger. Let's take a look at this one. We are going to add 1, 2, look like it's the side of a butterfly. We are going to add an eye. I'm going to add some eyelashes again. You're going to do a backwards C from the top of the circle to the bottom. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. If you haven't guessed it, we're making a fish. The dorsal fin, the bottom fin, these can be any shape, but you want it to be behind the original fin. And then the top, we're going to go where that first or backward C started. 1, 2, 3. Now our back, we're going to have this beautiful long rainbow tail. So just do a loose squiggle and make sure it joins in at the end with a point. We can add more detail with our color. Let's take a look at this one. We are going to add an ear, follow the same line, an ear, follow the same line. They're going to be a bit more stretched out or oval than the tiger one was. We are going to go from the bottom, like we did with the cow, and draw an upside down U or a rainbow. We're going to do a nose at the top and a straight line down, not quite at the bottom, because then we're going to join it with a very loose U, a stretched U, or like a long smiley face. So all of that detail we just added is within that rainbow on this face. Next, we're going to go on this side of the nose and go 1, 2. Again, if we turn it to the side, it looks like a butterfly wing. And inside of those, we'll add some eyes. And you have a monkey. Let's go to this one. We are going to add our nose. So think about where the nose is and then go a little bit further down, and it's going to be that upside down triangle with our rounded edges. This time though, instead of what we did for the tiger, we are going to come down and come back up almost until we touch the nose, but not quite. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll add a couple little dots there. And we'll do 2 long ones. We'll do a little tiny U at the bottom, that's the mouth. And then right on top of where the mouth comes up is where we're going to do our eyes. So we'll do one on either side. And I'm gonna have mine looking down. And if you haven't guessed what it is yet, this will definitely give it away. We're going to start on one side and go up to a point and come back down. Up to a point and come back down. And just like we've been doing for the other ears, we're going to go back in and we're going to follow the same shape on the inside. And we have a little bunny. Let's go to our next one. We're going to do similar ears to the bunny, but not so tall. And of course, whatever we do, an ear like this, we're going to follow the same shape on the inside. So go ahead and do that to the other side. My ears are never exactly the same, but I think that's because they're maybe listening, they're perking their ears up, or the wind is blowing. We're going to add 2 nice big round eyes. This is what's going to give this animal away. We're going to do a round nose. So it's an oval with 2 more ovals on the inside, but they're going to be up and down instead of sideways, and then a little smile. And we have a piggy. And our very last one here, we're going to go about halfway up and draw a straight line all the way across. We're going to do 2 eyes. This time they're at the top. We'll just put them right in the middle. In between the 2 eyes, we're going to draw straight up and over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then add the little dot at the end. About halfway in the middle of that top line, we're going to come straight down, and we're going to add some dots. Have you decided what we're making? Now we need to add some legs. So above this initial line, we're going to go out, in, out, and put a little dot. Same thing, above the line, out, in, out, and a dot. Now we're going to do that 2 more times on each side, but this time they're going to be below that line. Out, in, out, out, in, out, and on the other side. Out, in, out, out, in, out. And we have a beautiful little ladybug. Don't forget, every great artist always signs their work. Happy creating! So here's a little bonus. We've been working with circles. Now let's see what we can draw with the triangle. I would love to see what you can draw. Here's what I would do if I started with a triangle. I would draw a little house. Remember, the more detail, the better. And don't forget, every great artist always signs their work. Happy creating!